Hello there, ladies and germs. Elton McFall here, kind of in slow motion right now. I went for a long walk, but it's true what they say. When you get to the 30 degrees Celsius mark and more, not the best time to go out doing any kind of long, strenuous activities. Yes, I'm on the corner of Mercier and Monsabre, and yeah, just sitting here on the sidewalk here. I'll show you there in a second. Get the damn camera to zoom out. Just sitting here on the sidewalk in the shade. We're mostly waiting to see if I could get, one of the fire trucks responding here from this old fire station that I like very much. And as I like very much, they still have a spare there. That yellow truck there, that's an ex-Saint Laurent unit. I believe it's an E1. I don't know, 96, and then on top of that, next to that, they have an E1, a more modern E1. But it's funny because last time I came by this station was a few months ago, and they had one of the brand new pumpers that was there. So, but what's stupid is I never remember what the hell station number this is. I don't know why. It's one of those I just blank out, Fire station in French is caserne, but in the old days they were called poste de pompier. Anyway, I'm gonna get up off that thing and film a walking video here on la rue Monsabre. Look at how old that is, eh? Salon Serge, man, that's got to be from the 70s with that kind of a font there. I like that stuff, There's a bakery next to there. And god damn it, it's hot. It must be 31, 32 degrees Celsius. And look at that, there's the tower for the Big O, as we call the Olympic Stadium. And I would be very surprised as hell if the Expos would ever come back to play here in Montreal and play at that stadium, because that's never going to happen again, unfortunately. Malheureusement. 38. I think that's the number of that station I'm going to see here, because I'm blind as a fucking bat and they're never going to let me drive legally. Let's see here. Caserne or 39? 39. That was close. Close but no cigar. Now I don't like walking behind fucking people there, so I'm going to just do something a little different. I'm going to walk in the street. I've walked down the street a couple of times. Nothing special in terms of cars, really. Just a typical old working class neighborhood. And look at that. That's kind of weird, eh? How many places you see that got a carport like that? That's very unusual. That's something you would see more in a a middle class neighborhood. That's what I was trying to say. Old like this. Most of these buildings built in the 30s and 40s and all that, on this beautiful but too hot of a summer evening. I'll be mighty comfortable later on, but I'm never usually out at night, frankly, because I don't have a life anyway. It's a good looking chair. What's wrong with it? It's probably broken. Probably looks better than it is. Whoa, that's strange, eh? That's taking up a lot of space there, eh? I don't think they're going to be able to build a condo there, no, right? A lot of work to be done, eh? It's not an old Ford. I think I saw this thing drive by before. It was actually one of two four-doors, one of two crew cabs that drove by me as I was staking out that fire station. It would be nice to see an oldie here, though. Oh yeah, look at this. I forgot about this. This kind of looks like out of my place. I got a church that looks like that. Out of my window, you can see those towers of that church. They look like that, and sometimes you hear the bells go ding dong, and anyway, I'm retarded. You get the idea. I live near 3 churches. That's when you know an area is old, when you live near 3 churches, and shows how religion was almighty back then. That's what I thought I was looking at. It's a Volkswagen Corrado. Check that out. Okay, me who was like once again not seeing well. Volkswagen Corrado, very cool. Circa early 1990s. Yeah, they're good looking. What the hell's going on here now? What is this? Anyway, oh, hey, that's a sharp looking car, man. They were never very common, these cars, which makes them, of course, a little more sought after today, especially since there's so many VW guys out there. Interesting with the yellow and red. Makes me think a Jamaican would own this or something. Look at that, it's got leather interior. I just saw one of these in the Kijiji classified section for sale, about the same year, 92, 94, 96, something like that. So I think that's about the time they made them until was about 96. And now we're at Monsabre et Borough. Righto. Oh, I see they closed the street to make way for fun and games for the kiddies, for the minors, and their skateboarding. And there's a nice park here. I think I saw a 66 Ford pickup parked over there once. Damn, it was cool. I'm not sure I filmed it because it's too goddamn dark. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. Cadillac Street is down there a few blocks that way. La Rue Cadillac. Now the city, they got so friggin' smart. Now it's called De Cadillac. Pissing our money away as usual. And down that way where I'm pointing is L'Assomption. Of course, if you stop at the metro station with the same name, they call it Assomption. What are you gonna do? And now we're at Montreal'S. I'm heading towards Hochelaga. I'm probably gonna end this there. My favorite time I filmed today with low sun like this. Ah, there's Pierre de Coubertin. That's what I kept thinking the fire station was on. Yeah. Pierre de Coubertin. I like how one of my subscribers one time, he mentioned to me that not only did he appreciate watching my walking videos, but that when I actually show the street signs, so he knows he can actually track on Google Maps what streets I was on. Sure, whatever floats your boat, baby. Honda Element. Never liked it. Ugly. It's actually amazing they sold as many as they did. I think it's only because it's a Honda, frankly, you know? Really. Pierre de Coubertin. There's not too many intersections that actually have their signs on both sides of the street. That's pretty weird. Anyway, I'll tell you something. When I figured out later, you know, a few hours ago, at about 4 o'clock, that I was going out, because I can't stay inside all day. It's kind of like being in a prison in that apartment. You feel like the walls are closing in on you. You know, not that it's a bad place, but it's not exactly a great place. It's not exactly spacious, and it's not exactly bright. But I figured, well, because it's so goddamn hot today, especially in the sun, I'll just, you know, meander slowly, more slowly, and as well as stay in the shade as much as I can, because I didn't feel like putting on any sunscreen or a hat, so, because I got to do this all the time when it's sunny, and now it's summer, so I got to do it all the time. And I don't do it all the time. But anytime I go out hardcore, you know, filming this and that, then of course I do it. This guy just passed. It looks like George Thorogood. Oh, what's that? Fucking shitbox GMC. Quite the modernization. I smell a nice spaghetti, which is a nickname for spaghetti. You know? Hey, nice bike. Cool. Cool, I like that fucking two-tone there. It's pretty sharp. And now we're at Monsabre. E, by the way, is for E is ET, which ET, not ET the extraterrestrial, but ET in French, which is E, which means end. I don't even know if I fucking explained that right. Delogny. I was around here once recently. And I hear something responding, and of course I'm not wherever it is. Hey, nice looking Ranger there. I like that color. You know? Once again. Look at that, signs on both sides of the street. What the hell? It's not even a fucking privileged area, for crying out loud. How do you like that? Sometimes I feel a bit weird though doing these walking videos, because especially when you get into these poor sections, I'm not talking about the wealthy areas or downtown. I'm talking about these poor sections, like where I live. It doesn't look a lot different from here. Is that, see, like there's no way that car is from here. That guy is probably the son visiting his mom or something, you know? She's been living here fucking 70 years or something. But anyway, sometimes I get that feeling like as if like one of these developers, and I'm like, people look at me maybe like I'm going to taking fucking pictures and wanting to buy their properties, and, you know, gentrification. Gentrification. Yeah. Colorless cars almost, eh? Yeah. See, this had a paintbrush done to it. There's for sale. À vendre. Another French lesson for you, free of charge. À vendre in French means for sale. For sale, à vendre. À vendre, for sale. Don't ask me what it is in Spanish. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. No hablas español. There's a guy on my right with a guitar, but I'm not going to show him because I have respect. I have respect. If people walk into my shot, I can't control that. That's the way it is. Hey, I think that caravan, that's a Shaw caravan. I recognize that shade of blue. It's really cool. I like that. And man, this camera is getting so hot right now. Woo! Was I right? Yeah, Shaw, which is a major Canadian, satellite TV, cable company, whatever you want to call it. Can you dig it? And now we are at Hochelaga. So now I have a decision to make. Do I keep going? Because if I keep going, I'm going to wind up at Notre Dame. But if I go to Notre Dame... Oh, what's that? Yeah, man! Oh, I saw one of those like just fucking 2 days ago, just to show you how common they are, those 325i's. Well, they're good cars. They're BMWs, you know. The thing is, if I keep going further until Notre Dame, there's no bus I can take around there to get home. But here, if I get fed up, I can actually take the 85. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I'm going to stop right here. And whatever. So some of my walks ain't going to be 15-20 minutes. You know what I mean? Oh, that tabarnak smells bad here though. It smells like garbage big time. Whew. Oh my goodness. Okay guys, so yeah, well there you go. There's downtown over there, by the way. The Centre-Ville de Montréal. See the buildings? Rush hour is still lingering on. It's probably about 6:30 right now. People coming from downtown, I guess. And that's it, man. So hope you guys liked that. Take it easy. Rock on. Adios.